Third in Pakistan, CSS 2017, Part 2. So we are in a conversation and providing you the interview along with the question and answers. Before I re-continue the question and answers for you, let me give you a look at the performance of Mr. Muhammad Murtaza, who stood third in Pakistan CSS 2017. Let's talk about his compulsory subjects. He scored 45 out of 100 in English essay, very important subject, in fact. So he scored English essay 45 out of 100. And then in paper, second subject, English Persian composition, he scored 54 out of 100. And then there is the paper of uh, journal knowledge. We've got the current affairs, we've got Pakistan affairs, and we've got sciences. So uh, call it GK1 or everyday science, or call it GSA. He scored 63 out of 100. And talk about GK2, current affairs, general knowledge, current affairs. This is where he scored 79 out of 100. And then GK3, general knowledge 3, Pakistan affairs, he scored 74 out of 100. And for the last paper of compulsories, Islamiyat, he scored marks 66 out of 100. Let's talk about his optional subjects, which were international relations, history of USA, agriculture and forestry, international law, and sociology. So this is where he got. Uh, uh, Let me give you the details of the marks that he got. Well, he scored international relations 112 out of 200. IR, international relations, and he scored 112 out of 200. And the other four subjects were those of 100 each. Let's talk about history of USA. This is where he scored mark 69 out of 100. Then the other subject, agriculture and forestry, he scored 46 out of 100. And then let's talk about uh, international law. He scored 76 out of 100. And as we talk about sociology, he scored 73 out of 100. So his total for the written examination was 757 out of 1200. 600 for the compulsory subjects and 600 for the optional subjects. So he made a total of 757 marks out of 1200. And then he appeared for his Viva Voce, which has a total of 300 marks 300. And Mr. Muhammad Murtaza scored 238 out of 300. So making a total of 757 plus 238, making a total of 995 out of 1500. He scored marks 995 out of 1500. Of course, he then went for his psychological test, and there are different drills, different activities for the psychological test, and then he went for his medical test. The psychological test gets the approval for uh, getting selected for any of the jobs, and then the medical test, of course, assesses the medical fitness, the physical fitness for the job, along with the viva voce that we usually call an interview. So the young man scored marks 995 out of 1500. So this is the score on the table. And now I get back you to the questions, in fact. Question: how answers should be written to get maximum marks? Answer: when you practice, read your answer and try to see it from uh, an examiner's perspective. If it is too intensive, if it is too text intensive, boring, long, and redundant, and doesn't have diagrams, maps, flowcharts, or even the arguments you made is not clear, you will not get good marks. Try to get your answers checked from random people and see if they understand it. A good answer should be understandable to all easily. I'll tell you more about the interview in my next video.